to work on building our cardio. Because dancing, good dancing is to balance, it's to be coordinated, and it's to be able to breathe hard and keep you moving. So that's what this class is all about. If that sounds like fun, welcome. Yes. Okay. So if I could have everyone, let's start by lining up along the upper wall, facing the upper floor. Sorry, the upper floor. Yep. Back to the floor, facing that beautiful silken green wall across the way. All right. So we're going to start. I'm going to put on the music here in a moment, and we're going to start with some calf raises, and we're going to start with some leg lifts, and we're going to start with some static strength training stuff. All of this these are all muscle groups that you need for dance, right? These are all muscle groups that you need for dance. So this is kind of a dance-a-lattes kind of thing, you know? Yeah. Okay. And I love bossa danza music, so that's what we get. Okay. So we've got this beautiful music that's very sway. So let's just sway to the music. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And we're shifting our weight back and forth from our left to our right foot. 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. And then I'd like you to make sure you put your feet under your body. Oh, look, you can't even, there we go. Wait, I have a belt. So we're shifting our weight back and forth, left and right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now I'd like you to raise yourself and lower yourself, controlling the up and the down. Up, lower, up, lower. So we're making kind of like a U with our bodies. Up, lower, up, lower, up, lower. And you should start feeling this not just in your calves, but you should be using the muscles in your feet as well, that are actually in the arches of your feet. And if you're wearing shoes with a stiff sole, you might want to take them off in favor of barefoot. You don't have to, I'm just saying it might make the process easier, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, now come to a standstill. I'm going to go sideways so you can see what I'm doing. Feet are planted under your hips. Take a moment to address our posture. Our pelvis is neither pronated to the back nor crunched in hard at the front. Our pelvis is in that nice medium position. So our back is a little long, but it still has a slight curve to it. Our shoulders, let's just take a moment to roll. This is definitely part of our posture for dancing in the courts of the Medici and the Sforza, etc. Right? So our shoulders should be center here, neither too far back nor hunched forward. Right? So our chest is up, but our chest is basically kind of at level with our toes. Right? So we're not out here. We're just here. Head is up in a line, looking straight ahead. And now I just want us to do calf raises. Raise, lower, and try to keep the motion smooth through the whole thing. Up, lower, rather than launching ourselves and then dropping ourselves. We control it up and down the whole way. And I would like you to really feel the muscles in your feet, right? You should kind of feel them articulating as you raise and lower. And you hopefully are feeling your toes start to engage. Right? Your toes actually have a job here. Ideally, our heels do not touch the ground. Raise, lower. So you come to almost flat, but your heels are just flirting with the floor. Your weight is in the front halves of your feet. Right? Heels are very coy indeed. Very nice. And let's push a little higher, past your normal comfort point. Up, lower. Up, lower. Like I want your calves to hate you, right? And remember that if you're having balance issues, which I'm certain no one here is, but if you were, engaging your core, tightening the muscles in your abdomen will help you balance, because that's really a key part of balance is your abdomen. Okay, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, so now, we're going to place our weight. Oh, new people arrived while I was turned around. Fantastic. I love that. Brilliant. Right. It's like magic. Does it work? No. Okay. I guess it's not automatic. So we're now going to do some balance exercises. Let's put our weight on our right foot. Our left leg is going to come up into a very nice, neat right angle. And I just want you to hold that. Take your hands, place them palm to palm, and press against your palms while keeping that leg up. And also, a 20th thing to think about, flex that toe upwards so that you've got tension everywhere almost. Right? And if you feel that leg start to droop, get that baby back up again. Bad leg, no biscuit. If this is a little hard for you and you feel that you need a stabilization, feel free to use the poles. They should have some purpose by God, other than just getting in my way when I'm dancing. Just holding. And release. Shake it out, shake it out. Okay, other side. Weight is in our right foot. Left leg comes up, nice right angle. Pressing hands palm to palm, and we just hold. And put that left leg as much at a right angle as you can get it to your body. Remember, we want to push ourselves a little bit past our normal comfort point. And then the music switches to Piva. You're welcome. Pressing those hands, palm to palm, flexing that left toe upward so that you're engaging the muscles on the front of your calf as well. Or your front of your calf, geez. Your shin, on the front of your shin. The obverse side of your calf. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Shake it out, shake it out. Very nice, very nice. Okay, yeah, I know, you all are hating me. I love it. I feed on your hate, your resentment, your loathing. Okay, so now let's put our weight on our left foot. We're going to do lunges, controlled lunges, because one of the main motions of dance is a figure called Reverenza, and that is basically this. But executing it gracefully in time with the music can be tricky. So we're going to try to train that now. So we're going to start slowly. I'll demonstrate the motion first. Our left foot goes back. We lower ourselves, and you'll see my right leg is in a right angle. My left leg is in a right angle. It's all right angles everywhere, right? Now what you don't want to have happen, we don't want the knee to come over the front of the foot. That can really damage your knee. So you want to be as right angle-y as possible. Yes, that's an adjective. I just invented it. Expanding your vocabulary is part of the class. Okay, so let's come back up. Okay, so we're going to go down with the music. 3 counts down, 3 counts up. So that'll look like this. 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. 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 Down, 2, 3. Why is this one in here? This has tempo changes. Bad music, no biscuit. That should not have, that's mislabeled. Okay, back to the pretty mournful music at the beginning with the viola da gamba. Okay. Weight is on our right foot, left foot is free. 3 counts down, 3 counts up. And 1, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3. And try to control it. Start breaking yourself by 3. Down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3. Down, and now hold. Yes, feel the burn. Feed from that pain. It's good pain, right? So you should be feeling on your left leg, you should be feeling it in your quadricep, actually, the front of your thigh, right? And also on your right leg as well. We're just gonna hold it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on. Okay. Shake it out, everyone. Shake it out. Shake it out. Wiggle everything. Try to wiggle it out, right? Okay. Nice. Other side. Yes. So let's put our weight on our left foot. So again, we're going to start with just Reverenza, and I want you to control the Reverenza, by which I mean you probably shouldn't go all the way down, depending on the tempo of the music, right? So you should feel where it's comfortable for you to stop and natural, so that you can be up again by the time. Ready, and down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, 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 down, up, 2, 3, down, 2, 3, up, 2, 3, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, and go down and stay down. Again, right angles everywhere. Right angle on that front left leg, right angle-ish on the back right leg, and we hold. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, shake it up, shake it out. Wiggle, 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 wiggle it all. Good, wiggle it out. Okay, nice. Okay, are we sweating yet? Brilliant, that's what I want to hear. Okay, so now we're going to get to the walking part of the class. So we've got this nice bossa danza music. Step, step, step. And we're just going to walk down the floor. Weight is on our right foot, left foot is free. We're just going to do normal walking steps. Step, step, step. Now I'd like you to put the weight on the front half of your foot. Step, so that your heels are once again flirting with the floor. Step, 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 step. Okay, pause. No, I know, brilliant. You kept going, but we're going to add a thing. We're going to add a thing. We're going to add a thing. Okay, first off, questions about those steps. Those are called singles, pas simple, sempi, in the various languages of the time. Yes. Yes, so we're always front halves of your feet for everything. Your heels will almost never touch the ground in this class. Yeah, so I noticed about myself actually that when I'm standing still, I'm always like this. Like I'm just on the front halves of my feet, right? So yeah, it's not that you want to be on your toes all the time, that's not necessary, but that the weight is on the front halves of your feet so your heels are off the ground. So yeah. And so the next thing, oh, that's what tore. Oh, well, whatever. Apparently I lost the pin for my hood. Oh, I didn't, it's still there. Let me make sure that doesn't fall on the floor where people might step. Okay, so, No, I've got the pin, it's safe. Okay, so now we're going to pretend that we're stepping over a pile of unpleasantness, by which I mean this. Raise lower, raise lower, raise lower. And we're using our calves and our feet. The muscles in our feet should be engaging here, right? So again, if you're wearing stiff shoes, stiff, thick-soled shoes, this might be harder to do than if you just go barefoot, right? Okay. No, bad music, no biscuit. No piva. Piva bad. Piva bad. Okay. Okay, so what we're now going to do is just that stepping over a pile of unpleasantness. So that looks like this. Raise lower, raise lower, raise lower, raise lower. Raise lower, and control the up and the down. So use your feet and your calves to lower yourself gently. So not this, but down. Down is intentional, just like up is. And your chest and your toes should be level with each other as they go forward. So your weight should be even like a column straight down your body. You shouldn't be leaning back. You don't need to palpate the ground. Let's go this way. You don't need to palpate the ground. The floor is pretty safe, we think. So chest and toe move in parallel at the same time, basically even with each other. Check your core. Make sure your core is engaged. Nice tight ab muscles. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. Okay, pause here. Okay, so next step. Actually, I just want to make sure, I realize some of you might not be familiar with music that doesn't have a drum, and that is not an indication of Middle Eastern dancers. European dancers are also used to having a drum, right, to guide them. But you actually don't need a drum. You can have just music. And so the music we have here, we're listening for the pluck underneath. Pluck, pluck, pluck. So that pluck is 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, right? Every pluck is a single step in this case, okay? So let's add one more little thing in to make your brains break. We're gonna add a touch of shoulder. A touch of shoulder. So, by which I mean, when the left foot goes forward, left shoulder. When the right foot goes forward, right shoulder. But I don't want shoulder attack. Really. Yeah. No quaternaria. That's quaternaria. I may put that in there for when we do quaternaria drills. Okay, so I just want a little bit of shoulder. So not this, right? Not that, but 1, 2, 3. So just gentle, demure, and petite, modest, as they would say. For the gentleman, it can be a little bolder, but still, please, no shoulder slamming. Okay. Okay, let's all start together back, and I'll put on music that isn't shams killing other shams. Okay. What is that? Oh, that's what that is. Okay. Okay. Ooh, and single, 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 single. Really controlling that rising and lowering. Single, 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 single. Single, 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 single. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3. When we get to the top, go ahead and pause. Do a mezza volta, a half turn to face down. Okay, questions about any of that? Let's take it to the next level. We're going to build on the next level of step, the doppio, the double, the pas double, the duple, depending on your language of choice. So this is 3 steps in a pause, and at this tempo of music, it looks like this. Step, step, step. So it's slow, quick, slow. Let's go ahead and clap that. Slow, quick, slow. Slow, quick, slow. And now on our feet. Slow, quick, slow. Slow, quick, slow. Slow, quick, slow. Okay, so, yes. That's a good question. That is a very good question. So for the double, it's not going to be every step. That would be really hard and weird. It would look like this. It would be really funky, right? Right. So instead of each step, the raising and lowering is going to be across the whole double, like this. Up, up, lower. And again, on the lower, it's very intentional. Up, up, lower. Okay? So let's go ahead and try that. Weight is on our right foot, left foot is free. Ready, and step, step, lower. 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 Step. It's up the floor now. Step, step, lower. Step, step, lower. Step. Very conscientious, very conscious of how we're lowering ourselves. So we're definitely not slamming. We're using those calf muscles and those foot muscles to control that lower. Step, step, lower. Step, step, lower. Okay, now I want us to try to lengthen each step. So it's still a slow, quick, slow, but instead of long, because some of you are really working that, and that's great. Long, short, long is fine. But now I want every step to take the same amount of length. So this is going to create an accelerating effect. I'll show you what I mean. Step, step, step. See, each step was the same distance, basically, just one is faster, right? So it creates a really slinky kind of effect. So let's go ahead and try that. Going down the floor, and step, 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 step. So every step travels, every step moves past the other foot. Step, 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 step. Okay, now let's talk about shoulders. Same idea, but again, not on every step. So this, we don't want this, right? Not that. One shoulder. So if your double leads with the left, then your left shoulder is the one that leads. If your double leads with the right, then it's the right shoulder that leads. Okay? So let's try to combine all of that now. We have our footwork, we've got our rising and lowering at the end, and now we have a shoulder, one shoulder per double, not three shoulders per double. Okay, let's go ahead and try that. Ready? I like to see what you do first and then see if I have to address it. So weight is on our right foot, and left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, lowering, right, left, lowering, left, right, lowering, right, left, lowering. Okay, pause here, okay? We're now going to combine our singles and our doubles. We're going to do 2 singles and 1 double, 2 singles and 1 double, okay? That in combination. So the first combo will start with the left, the second combo will therefore start with the right, okay? Yes, it's gone to Piva. Musicians, bad musicians, no biscuit. They are so naughty, they really are. I wonder if we can just repeat this. Okay, why is this should not? Yeah, okay. Hold on a minute. What are you? I just have a track here that's labeled Bossa Dansen. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. Okay. Clearly needed to add more music to this list. Okay, so 2 singles and a double, 2 singles and a double, trying to track all of the things we've discussed, the raising and carefully lowering, the shoulder shading, our abs, this phase of the moon, and which astrology sign you were born under, because that's very important today. Okay, so weight is on our right foot, left foot is free.
Can you go precession?
I mean, of course, retrograde and everything is very important actually. Okay, weight is on our right foot, left foot is free. Ready, and single, single, double, 2 lower, right, left, left, right, left, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. One more time, or once more down the floor. Left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left. 1, 2. Okay, pause here. Okay. So, one of the hardest things to do in dance, and I'm going to turn the music off for this part. Well, okay. 2 of the hardest things to do in dance. 1 is nothing. And I mean that in the sense of to actually pause mid-stride and purposefully do nothing rather than pause because you forgot, right? The other thing is actually half turns. So that's because people always end up turning the wrong way, and they end up sometimes interfering with what comes after your half turn. So we're going to actually drill half turns. Let's have everyone put themselves on one, come forward a seam so that you're actually on a seam. You might notice that we have graph paper floor, which is great for doing things like visuals on how far you should go, etc. So at the end of this little mini step, we will be facing that way. So I want you to first feel, just put your weight on your left foot and just spin around with your face forward, meaning don't spin backwards, spin forwards on your left foot. Thank you, Hanson. Okay, and now put it on your right foot and spin around over your right foot, face forward. Okay. You should 99% of the time be turning with your face forward, not backwards. Why might that have a very practical reason? See where you're going. Yes, on a crowded dance floor, you could literally crack skulls with someone else. Ask me how I know.
For you specifically, not stepping on way too much clothing.
Yeah, well, not stepping on exactly the right amount of clothing for the dance. So remember that these dances are meant to be danced in glorious amounts of crazily expensive fabric, dragging on the floor luxuriously. And so if you step backwards, you're going to step onto it instead of swirling it around you elegantly. But the men are also wearing ridiculous amounts of gorgeously expensive clothing, some of it dragging on the ground, but also big sleeves. You're not wearing, you're half naked, sir. You're ready for a street brawl, sir, and not much else. So, turning forward allows you to do a lot more with things than turning backwards. And turning backwards, you can't do anything with a train. Literally, you're just trying to not step on it. Yeah. So what I want us to do now is put your weight on your right foot, okay? And we're going to step onto our left foot, and our aim is to turn over our left shoulder. So therefore, we're going to actually angle our foot tangentially off to the left. So step left, and your foot should be pointing this way. Now I want you to step forward and do that. Step forward, placing your foot tangentially. Okay, so first off, leave this right foot back on the ground. So your weight is on your left foot, but your right foot is still in contact with the ground. What are you feeling? What are you feeling in your legs? Yes. You should feel wound up like a top. Okay, and which way does your body want to turn? Right, look at that. Look, the only thing I did here was release my foot. I did not a single muscle engaged to make that happen. So whatever direction you turn, you should point your toe in that tangential direction, right? For those of you who were traumatized by trigonometry, I apologize. Okay, now put your weight back on your right foot. I want you to just let that turn go. I'll demonstrate what I mean by that. So I'm going to step and go all the way around. Not all the way around, 180 degrees around. Okay, there's a couple of things to note about making that successful. If you watch me, my legs are together. I'm not out here, right? I'm not wobbling like this. My posture, my weight is distributed from my head, through my pelvis, through my feet. I'm basically a column, and I'm more or less perpendicular to the ground. Yes?
Is your knee, so I've been doing touchy where you do
yes.
Is your knee really kind of straight?
It is straight. It's relatively straight, yeah. It's pretty straight. Let me show you my knee. Yeah, see, it's pretty straight. Yeah, this is not a martial art where you're crouched down and ready to conquer the world, right? No, your legs, that's a very good question. Thank you for asking. Normally you don't have to show my knees, but now you're gonna see my knees and my happy torn up support stockings. So yeah, so your knees should be straight, should be relatively upright. Now, not locked. Don't lock your knees back. You're going to probably pass out in about 3 minutes, literally. So don't do that, but they should be more or less straight. Straight-legged, yep. Okay, so the timing on this is now going to be 1, 2, 3. And I want you to notice at the end, my weight is still on the pivoting foot. It's still on the left foot, but I can use the toes of my right foot to kind of counterbalance if I need to. But my weight is entirely on my left foot at the end of this pivot. Okay, this is called a mezza volta. It's called a half torna in 15th century English. Right, so weight is on our right foot, left foot is free. And 1, 2, 3. Very nice. Okay, now our weight's on our left foot. So let's go ahead and try that to the right. So we'll step forward onto the right foot and pivot. And it's very helpful if you're on the front halves of your feet for this. If you go flat foot, it's going to be very hard to do this because you're going to have so much friction that you're just going to probably destroy your joints and maybe wear a hole in your shoes or the floor or all of that maybe. Okay, so the drill is going to be, and this, remember, drills should make you uncomfortable. They should make you feel graceless. They should make you feel awkward, and that's okay. Okay, so the drill is going to be, I'll demonstrate, step, pivot, step, pivot. So the timing on that is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then we'll do the next one in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And 4, 5, 6 is just resting, is just waiting, right? So we're not making ourselves dizzy. We will make ourselves dizzy, I promise, it's coming, but not yet. Okay, weight is on our left foot, weight is on our right foot, left foot is free. Let's do it. I call these slow figure eights as a drill because it ends up being, you know, you're doing these kind of, you do Argentine tango, right? Like these are ochos in Argentine tango, basically. If you ever learn it, if you ever take up Argentine tango, you'll feel very comfortable. Okay, so let's go ahead and try our figure eights. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Left pivot, resting. Right pivot, resting. 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 Okay, now you will never do this. You will never do this as an actual dance. This is a drill to make your muscles do things they might not otherwise do. And also this particular drill triggers balance. It triggers all the muscles you might need to balance you. So if you feel yourself getting wobbly, engage your core, engage your stomach, right? Tighten it at, but not your diaphragm. You need to breathe. Please keep breathing. Okay, questions about the ochos? Yes. Oh, well, so for here, it's, yeah, that's a good question. We're taking, like, as though you were taking a single step. So it's about, like, yeah, so this is about how far as I'm getting. There's, like, I don't know, 6 inches between my toe and my heel. Yeah? Okay, but that's obviously, like, that's going to vary. Some of you have gorgeously long legs. Others are adorably petite. So, you know, you never know. Okay, let's try it one more time. Ready, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Try to keep your balance on the pivoting foot. Try as much as you can to keep yourself from tottering forward onto the other foot. Gather as you pivot. Gather as you pivot. Gather as you pivot. Very nice. Gather as you pivot. 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 Oh yeah, I'm seeing some real improvement, actually. I know you all are thinking, I hate this so much, but really it's looking great. And yes, that can naturally happen, actually. Okay, questions about the mezza volta?
Why are we going that way and more? Why is the rest of the line not going?
Because I'm countering on purpose. So I'm actually stepping across so that I don't do that. But it's the exercise, that's irrelevant. Whether you migrate or not is irrelevant to the exercise, so it doesn't matter. Because now I'm going to give you actual footwork. We're going to build those mezza volta onto the end of our little sequence. Okay, those little half turns. So the sequence is going to be 2 singles and a double with a mezza volta. Let me demonstrate that. I'll demonstrate that this way. Single, single, double 2. Now I know I'm going to do a mezza volta, so my third step, I intentionally plant this way so that I can pivot. Okay, so let's try just one of our little sequence, one of our combo, 2 singles and a double. Weight is in our right foot, left foot is free. Ready, and single, single, double, 2, 3. Okay, at the end of that, in my perfect universe, weight should be on your left foot, right foot should be free. Okay, let's now try it with the right foot. Ready, and single, single, double, 2, 3. Okay, so the timing, you only have like 2 counts to finish your turn and get ready to go again. So let me demonstrate now. Now the full exercise is going to be this. Left, I'm doing it turbo fast to demonstrate, just don't panic. Left, right, double, 2, 3. Right, left, double, 2, 3. Okay, that was turbo demonstration mode. That's not how fast you're going to do it, although that might make you do that. That could be fun too. Okay, weight is on our right foot, left foot is free. Let's go ahead and try that. Ready, and single, single, double, 2, 3. Single, single, double, 2, 3. Single, single, double, 2, 3. Okay, so something about the timing. Some of you might be getting a little behind because you start pivoting the second your foot hits the ground. It is the sequence is not just from the double. Right, left, right, then turn. It's right, left, right turn. Right? The step pivot instantly. Step pivot instantly. Okay? Let's try that one more time. Weight on the left foot, right foot is free. Or yeah, whatever. Yeah, go shimmy back to the beginning of the floor. Shimmy back to the bottom of the floor. Okay, so we'll start again. Left, right, left, right, left. And remember, it's step pivot. It's like instant. One motion at the same time. Ready, and single, single, step, 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 turn. 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 One more time. Single, single, step, 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 turn. Single, single, step, 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 turn. Okay, questions? Questions. Okay, so we're now going to add something onto the end of that little sequence. So we've been moving forwards. We're now going to drill sideways because there's a lot of lateral movement that is potential in these dances. And so our lateral motion in the singles is not really motion, it's not a step, it's swaying. And we kind of rehearsed that a little bit at the beginning. So put our weight on our right and left foot so that your feet are underneath of your hips, right? And then now shift your weight just onto your right foot, but don't move that left leg. Just be right weighted. And now I want you to raise yourself and lower yourself onto that left foot. Notice neither of my feet are moving. I'm raising and lowering myself. So let's try it. Let's just do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. This motion is described as the treading of the bellows. The step is called a continenza in Italian, a brawl in French, and we actually don't know which of the 15th century English words this applies to this. The 15th century dance language is weird in English. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And now we can add a little bit of shoulder shading. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Very nice. Questions about the continenze? Okay. So lateral equivalent of, yes, sorry, yes. Oh, got it. Understood. Yes.
So for the foot that is...
The foot that is weighted, so let's say your weight is on your right foot, is actually the thing driving the motion.
And the other foot...
Is receiving.
Sort of, I mean, the foot that's losing the weight, does that end up like swinging, the heel swings?
Yeah, so kind of naturally, so what naturally happens, I try not to overthink this. right? So the foot that loses the weight kind of naturally ends up being a little up, right? But don't force it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't, right? This is, like I said, treading of the bellows that fire a blacksmith's forge, right? You have that poor bastard of an apprentice standing on these giant bellows, and there's this blazing hot furnace, and he's literally the thing that's feeding the furnace. And he's just sitting there all day, every day doing this, which is why I use that as a reference, because if you step sideways, you fall off of the bellows and break your face. Right, so you don't want to step off of the bellows. Stay on the bellows when you're doing this continenza specifically. Okay, great question, thank you. Okay, so lateral motion, that is a double. That looks like this. Step, cut, step, gather. And then to the right, it would be right, cut, right, gather. And let me demonstrate from this way. Left, cut, left, gather, right, cut, right, gather. And the tempo is still slow, quick, slow. It's just sideways. Okay. It doesn't travel far. So on the graph paper, left, right, left. 2/3 of a square, basically. So you definitely do not want to get over to here. That's not the point. Normally. There are exceptions. So we will be training both just because we can. So let's go ahead and feel it's like to put that at the end of 2 singles and a double. Just moving forward, no turn yet, okay? 2 singles and a double, ready, and single, single, double, and reprise a right, right, 2, 3, because your left foot shouldn't have been free, right? Correct? Okay, so weight is on our right foot, left foot is free again, so the sequence is gonna be 2 singles and a double, reprise a right. It corrects itself, you automatically get your left foot free again. Ready, and single, raising and lowering, double, 2, 3, reprise right, 2, 3, again, single, single, double, 2, 3, reprise right, 2, 3, single, single, double, 2, 3, reprise right, 2, 3. Okay, about mezza volta, please, in whatever manner so pleases you. We're now going to put that on the end of our 2 singles and a double. So, it's 2 singles and a double with a mezza volta. Because the mezza volta should naturally flow into the ripresa. I'll demonstrate how that will hopefully look. Single, single, double, 2, 3, ripresa right, 2, 3. So you notice there's a pause. So part of the purpose of this exercise is to learn to control yourself. Right, to not let the momentum carry you away. As I said, one of the dance masters of this era notes that the hardest thing to do in dance is nothing, is not move. So I'll demonstrate one more time. Single, single, double, 2, 3, represa right, 2, 3. So gathering on our turn is really important, especially here. Gathering that free leg so that you have control of it and can control the direction you need to move. So let's try just once through that sequence with the left foot. Ready, and single, single, double, 2, 3, represa right, double right, 3, represa left. Sorry, I don't know what the hell just distracted me. Back to the top. I have no idea. I think that cart actually, weirdly, of all the loud, annoying things that happen around this dance pavilion every single moment. Okay, starting with the left foot. Yes. Double, yes. So the mezza volta, well, it's the last step of the double, right? Yes, exactly. The mezza volta, the half turn, is the last step of the double into ripresa, okay?
Our sequence is 2 singles, a double with a mezza volta, a reprise right.
Correct. Correct. Yes. Okay. Ready, and single, single, double, 2, pivot, represa right, 2, 3. Yes, very nice. Questions about that? Okay, so now, come back. The floor, believe it or not, the floor, we tested it. It's omnidirectional. It works in all the ways, all the. So, your weight's now on your right foot. Let's go ahead and add a represa left, 2, 3, at the end of that. So now your weight is on your right foot. Now we can alternate naturally. Okay. So let's go ahead and realign yourselves here at the head facing down. So the pattern is going to be in total 2 singles, 1 double, mezza volta. Yeah, let's migrate. We did all this writing. No, we did all this writing that took us all the way there. And I know that corner is somehow desirable. I'm not certain why exactly, but everyone, literally even our musicians, want to sit in that corner. It's a bit, or the cross breeze maybe. I mean, she's adorable. I understand why now you might want to be there. But when Albrecht is sitting there, I mean, really. Okay, so pattern is 2 singles and a double, mezza volta, reprise 2 reprise. Okay, weight is in our right foot to commence. Ready, and single, single, double to mezza volta, reprise right, 2, 3, and left, left, and now 2 singles, single, single, double, mezza volta, reprise left, 2, 3, and right again, single, single, double to pivot, reprise right, 2, 3, left from the right, single, single, double 2, 3, reprise right, left, sorry, right, da, da, again, single, single, double 2, 3, reprise da. Remember to turn face forward, not backwards, and single, single, double to pivot, the other way. Okay, so let me re-demonstrate the difference between turning backwards and forward. So the whole purpose of this drill is to train you to turn forwards always, face forward. So there's a difference between this, which is not how you should turn, because if you do that, you're going to step on your skirts if you actually have trains, or you're going to slam your head into someone. And this, right? So we really want to focus on pivoting with our face forward always, never backwards. Also, by going backwards, you're actually stopping your momentum, right? So you actually have to put more energy into it to do this, then to just continue the momentum, right? It's actually less effort to just go forward. Okay, water break. I'm inhuman, sorry. I saw people drinking water and thought maybe other people might want to do that as well.
Great, thank you.
Oh.
For me, the balance is, I mean, I've been doing calf raises while I brush my teeth, but as we get older.
Yes, well, I mean, the reality is that most people, young people even, you know, like if you're not really training it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think you can cover better when you're younger.
Well, that's for certain. I will not, no, I mean, that's a physical reality. I will not argue with that. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Okay, questions. Check it. Okay, so moving on to the endurance part of our class.
That wasn't it.
No, that was not it. Crazy. Probably no one ever thought moving slowly could sweat so much. Right. So now I'm going to take this off for hopping. I don't feel like being bashed in my skull by my coronet. It is. No, this seriously is. This is a very, very good exercises for ankle strength and for foot strength. If you have foot pain, foot problems, actually doing this will actually help fix a lot of that. It really will. Okay, so now let's talk about soft hopping. And this ties in with the earlier discussion of using our feet and the muscles in our feet and our calves to actually do the thing, right? So what I now want you to do, I'm going to demonstrate first and then we'll have you do it. Put your weight on, in this case, your left foot, and we're going to hop and just watch what I do. I use my front of my foot to catch myself as I come down, right? Exactly. So I'm not just coming down, and I'll demonstrate the bad hop here. I'm not coming down like a sack of potatoes, or excuse me, a sack of turnips. Right? That is a sound you should not hear your foot make on this floor. That's bad. That's damage being transmitted up through your skeletal system. Right? So instead, we're going to use the front half of our foot to catch ourselves and lower ourselves. And that was the whole point of all those lifts we did, is to try to get your feet to build. And obviously one class isn't gonna fix it, but if you were to keep doing these exercises, when you're standing when you're at the marketplace and you're standing in line waiting to pay the grocer, and if you're just standing there, just do and focus on controlling the up and the down, the up and the down, and also focus on engaging your toes and the muscles in the arches of your feet. That will, one, that's gonna just give you awesome legs, but two, it fills that space when otherwise you're trying desperately not to look at those horrible magazines, right, that are there waiting for you. Okay, so for the hop, the idea is we're gonna go hop, and I want you to make it as soft as possible on the down. Catch yourself with your toes. Ready, and hop, 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 hop. And yes, you all are doing it, but I'll explain. You are definitely swinging that other leg up to help with the hop. And you can see why with my skirts. I mean, look how neat that is, right? The floof, 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 floof. Okay, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out, shake it out. Now we have to abuse the right foot equally. We wouldn't want to be hateful to just one leg. Both legs deserve our resentment. Okay, as my Lord husband says, his body needs to be punished evenly. So weight is on our right foot now, and will be the left leg will be the framing leg, as I call it. Ready, and hop, 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 hop. Okay, shake it out, shake it out. Okay, let us go ahead and add that hop to the end of a double, okay, the end of a double. So that's going to look like this. Step, 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 hop. And we really want it to be soft, so we're focusing on the soft landing, okay? Let's try it not like that. See, he's now gonna have to have knee surgery or something. Okay, so going down the floor this way, weight is in our right foot, left foot is free. Let's just try just one. Ready, and step, 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 hop. Step, 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 hop. Step, 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 hop. Step, 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 hop. Step, step. Let's go up. Step, 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 hop. Step, 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 hop. Step, 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 hop. Step, 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 hop. Step, step, step. Okay, okay. Thank you, handsome. Apparently I do need water, actually. I don't think I do, but my body knows I do. Also, for those who don't know, I'm the creative Contessa. I have a variety of information and chronicles in a variety of fora that you can check out. More recently, I posted my rendition of the medieval urine wheel for Pennsic and what it says about your Pennsic lifestyle. Okay, it's pretty funny. I was pretty proud of it. It was inspired. Okay, so let's actually take it up a notch. Right now we've been doing Basadant, yes.
Susan had a funny comment about this. Are they becoming hares instead of gazelles?
Yeah, that's right. You all are becoming hares instead of gazelles. You would have had to be here for the early class about the fear that dancers experience when learning a dance. Gazelles on the Serengeti. Right.
I still have
Okay, so now the music is going to be faster. The music is in my head and hopefully in your head. Ta 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 ta. Ta, 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 ta. So at that speed, that looks like this. 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop. Woo. Watch the mushy floorboards. 1, 2, 3. And I want you to focus on trying to keep it as soft as possible. Okay? Front halves of our feet and soft. And let's go in a racetrack kind of formation around the poles. So spread out, spread out. Don't be like gazelles who live in fear on the Serengeti. Spread out, and we're just gonna move in a counterclockwise rotation to start. So weight is on our right foot, left foot is free. Ready, and step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, step, step, step. Nice and soft on the landing. Step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3, hop, 1, 2, 3. Nicely formed legs. That charming little up sweep. 1, 2, 3, hop. 1, 2, 3, hop. Very nice. 1, 2, 3, hop, step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, step, step, step. Thank you. Okay, thank you for coming. Step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, step, 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 step. Endurance class. Step, 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 hop, step, step, step. Step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, step, 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 hop, step, step. It's endurance. You'll never do this many. That's not the point. Okay. And done. Okay, everyone. I would like to thank you all for attending my Build a Better Dancer class. I hope you feel better. Did you enjoy it? Was it good? Yes. I have...
Along with Shannon. There is a mundane dance teacher I have known, and she had warm-ups, and I was reminded by the Reverenza of her warm-ups, and you would get along and your students would live in terror.
So I have one more class to teach on Thursday, Belfiore. It's a fun class. It's an all levels class. Come forward. It'll be lots of fun. It'll be maybe even the last class of war. I'm not certain. But yeah, thank you all so much. I hope you've enjoyed your drills class. I wish you a lovely Tuesday. And I do recommend that before you leave, you just get some stretches in. We've kind of gone over time, so yeah. Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. And I will be back again next year with more drills classes, so. Bye, everyone. Thank you for... Oh, did we have 4 minutes? Oh, we can stretch. Let's stretch. Let's stretch together, group stretch. I'm sorry, my internal clock made me say I need to let them all go. If anyone would like a group stretch, come on out. Okay, weight is in our right foot, our left foot. Right foot is behind us, and for once, put your right heel on the ground so that you can actually really feel that stretch. Oh, and I want you to just lean back a little bit from your hips. So you should feel the stretch now across your right leg coming up through your pelvis, right? And if you can, take your hands and pull them up over your head and really extend that stretch. Okay, now roll back. Reach for the toe. Very nice. Let your head hang. Go ahead and let it hang. And try to reach with both hands for your left toe if you can. And your right leg should be bent back so that you've got this charming little posture that would be great if you weren't bent over like folded meat. Okay, roll up through your spine so that you really feel every vertebra. Roll your shoulders back, rolling them back. Okay, right foot forward, left foot back with that heel on the ground. Oh, yes, that feels so nice. Okay, and again, you never want your toe to go over your heel to knee. It's a knee to go over your toe. Left heel is down in contact with the ground, so you should really feel that stretch across your calf. Okay, now take your hands, bring them up and stretch back, bending backwards a little bit. Very nice. Oh, that feels so good, doesn't it? Okay, roll back so that your left leg is bent, your right leg is straight with the toe flexed up. Reach for that toe. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. Roll up, feeling each stretch through each vertebra. Roll your shoulders back and roll them forward. Forward. Okay. Flex and bend, stretch this way, and the other way. Oh, doesn't that all feel so lovely? So delicious. Arms out, legs splayed evenly, flat back, bend over at your hips. Try not to hang your head, actually keep your head in line with your spine. Release, bend your knees and roll up. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Thank you, everyone. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. Bye, everyone. Bye this time, for real. Thank you for joining the drills class today. I hope you enjoyed it. Say hi to whom?
Susan is definitely on there. Say hi, Susan.
Hi, Susan. Fantastic to see you.
We'll
Stay.
get to see Stefano fight.
I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I'll try. Maybe on Thursday.
It's hard to see me on the back.
Yeah, it's hard to see you. Yeah, I know. Well, thank you all. We're going to be going to a medieval cosmetics shop and talking with the maker of all these amazing medieval cosmetics. So stay tuned for that in about half an hour. See you soon. Okay.